So everyone's talking about how the USA has interest in buying Greenland. But truth be told, the United States has a lot of other things that it should really be focusing on before spending money adding to their empire. And today we look at the 10 reasons why the USA should not buy Greenland. How's it going, everyone? Welcome to FTD Facts. My name's Dave Walb, and if it's your first time here to the channel, feel free to hit that subscribe button and that like button if you're liking this video. Now, before I get into this video, I just want to know from all you guys out there, what is your favorite thing about your country? And if you're from the United States, what is the favorite thing that you like about the United States of America? But let's get started. So, number 10, national debt. Now, buying Greenland will be one costly thing. The estimated cost for Greenland is about $1.1 trillion. With the United States debt climbing up higher and higher, being over $22 trillion, maybe the United States should focus on paying a few countries and people back before investing this money into other places. Number 9, gun policy. Now, whether or not you're for or against guns, for all those people within Greenland, let's be real. Although there is far less people within that country, you'd be opening yourself to American issues, and gun control is a big one. More specifically, 2018 had a really high amount of incidents around this particular issue. So, is that something you really want? And for the United States, is that something you really want to give to another country? Number 8, the wall. So Trump basically promised us a lot of things and he's yet to really deliver. And one of the biggest things is that he promised a giant wall for Mexico. Sure, it might not be his fault, but let's be perfectly honest. Sometimes he says some things and he just doesn't, well, follow through. And buying Greenland, well, I don't think that's going to be something that he could follow through on. Number 7, Canada. Now, although Greenland is a part of Denmark, so to speak, it's quite a bit of a ways travel when it comes to defense, and I'll get into that in the next one. But if the United States was to open this would create some possible airspace issues between Canada and the United States. And if you ask me, if you really wanted to sell this country, you might just want to sell it to the neighboring country, and that is Canada. Number 6, costly defense. Now, in relationship to what I was just talking about, let's be real, it's not strategically a smart move. It would cost a lot to keep this area protected. You'd need ships and planes to travel up there, and of course, keeping people up in Greenland to watch over the area, it can come at a very severe price. And we all know America spends enough money on its military. Would you really want to add more to the budget from your tax dollars? Number 5, just flat out no. Now, Greenland has basically said no. Our country is not for sale, period, end of story. So simply stop it, drop it. Doesn't America have enough resources? Isn't Hollywood and their great media conglomerates pulling in enough for the economy? Number 4, Russia and China. Yes, Greenland is a strategic place to have when it comes to defending against these two countries, but it might come at a major risk. Because if the United States were to buy Russia, it could potentially make things more tense for the relationships between these two countries. With the United States and Russia already close to each other with Alaska, this would just open another border of protection and a worry for all these countries. One thing is, if the United States was to buy Greenland, this would be a very clear statement to the countries of China and Russia, and you can definitely count on them reacting. Number 3, relations. So a lot of other countries do currently have interest in Greenland. There's a lot of mining companies that have shareholders that are from different countries around the world, such as China, Russia, the United States, Canada, England, Australia, and many more. And what's more important is that if you were to buy this place outright, this could end up as a really bad business fiasco. Who knows, America could end up kicking out all these countries that do have major shareholders from countries they don't like. And so therefore, currently, Greenland is kind of a diplomatic place because people are working together to get what they need. Number 2, Denmark and Europe. Also, when it comes to diplomatic relations, the thing is, if USA was to buy this place outright, it might even upset some individuals within the European Union, which pretty much every country within the European Union is a great ally of the United States. Buying Greenland and running a monopoly on it might not go well over in Europe, and the last thing you might want to do is lose some allies. Number 1, because it's a Trump administration decision. Let's be real, whether or not you see Trump as a person who's done good or bad for America, you may be one that understands that America is a very progressive country or that America should be on its own and number 1 in the world. Since Trump has jumped in, he has made things extremely tense with neighboring countries like Mexico. Issues with Russia and China have gotten way worse over the years, and countries like Iran and North Korea have also been affected. Heck, even relationships with Australia and Canada have become quite destabilized, and that is a really hard thing to do because they're two really nice countries. So there are some of the reasons of why the United States should not even think of buying Greenland, and instead maybe focus on improving the lives of the Americans the country already has. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you did like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. Of course, some people might think that this is a negative video towards America. America is a very great and amazing country, but just like any country, it has its own issues. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you guys did like this video, be sure to check out some of our other great stuff like this playlist right here, which I'm sure you'll enjoy. Until next time, we'll see you later. Bye.